Hey everyone, we're on to 8.4a, special cases. This is one of two special cases. This one is called the square of a binomial. Objective, we want to recognize and multiply a square of a binomial. All right. So what these special cases will be is like they're shortcuts. All right. You can recognize them. It'll save you a lot of time and some effort. That's all these special cases are. If you recognize it looks like a certain way, like if it's a perfect square, there's a shortcut. So this is what it is. The square of a binomial, that's this special case, the square of a binomial will be the square of its first term plus twice the product of the two terms plus the square of the last term. Now in words, that's like, what? But what it looks like algebraically and with an example is this. This, excuse me, right here is the square of a binomial. I have a binomial and I am squaring it. That is the square of a binomial. What that will equal will be my first term, which is a squared, plus the product of the two terms, meaning I take this a and this b, whatever they are, I multiply them together, which will give me ab, and it will be two of them, so 2ab, plus the square of the last term, so just the last term squared, which is b squared. What it will look like with an example, x plus 4 squared. My first term will be x squared. My last term, I like to do the first one and the last. My last one will just be 4 squared. And that middle term is 8x because I take this x and this 4. I multiply them together, give me 4x. And then I have to double it because there will be two of them and get 8x. That's it. Another one would be as if it were subtraction. The only difference, look carefully, is it's minus the middle term, minus 2ab, because if I do a times minus b or negative b, I have negative ab. So it's two of them that are subtracting. All right, and that's the shortcut there. All right. If you don't recognize this shortcut, you can just expand it out, use an area model, use FOIL, whatever you want to do. But this is just the shortcut here. All right. So if I look here, x plus 4 squared, well, what I get would be x squared plus, oh, this was the same example I did on the previous page, right? 4x, but I need two of them, plus 16. So this would end up being 8x. I didn't realize this was the same example, but I do have two more for you, okay? So here's this first one, n minus 7 squared. What would you get for this? Good, hopefully you got that. And then b, 2x plus 9 squared. What do you get for this? Hopefully you got that one. And that's it. All right. Like I said, if you don't recognize them, it's not the worst thing. You'll just use another method we learned previously, whether it be an area model, FOIL, distributive property. All right, these are just shortcuts because they're special cases. Now get to work.